Hello, my wonderful learners. Welcome back to English Unlocked, the podcast. I am Teacher Emma, and I am here to help you open the door to your fluency. Today, we are going to talk about a big secret, something that will make you feel relaxed and happy. It is the secret of not trying too hard. Many students tell me, Emma, I study for 5 hours on Saturday. I work so hard, but I still cannot speak. My dear friend, listen to me carefully. You do not need to be a hero for one day. You do not need to suffer to learn. Let me tell you about Sophia from Spain. She used to study English for 3 hours every weekend. She felt tired, frustrated, and her English did not improve. Then she discovered the 1% rule. Now she practices just 10 minutes every morning. After 6 months, her speaking confidence completely changed. She speaks naturally, without stress. The secret is the 1% rule. This idea comes from a very famous book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. He says, if you get just 1% better every day, you will be 37 times better after 1 year. Imagine a plane. If it changes its direction by only 1 degree, it will arrive in a completely different country. Your English is the same. Small steps, tiny changes, lead to a completely new destination. In this 18-minute episode, we will practice deep work. This means short, quiet, focused time. Without pressure, we will focus for a short time, but we will focus deeply. Short sessions always beat long sessions. Why? Because your brain is like a living system, not a machine. It learns best when it feels safe, curious, and light. So, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's begin our journey together. Before we speak, we must change how we think. This is what I call the mindset shift. James Clear says your habits are not just about what you do. They are about who you become. This is your identity. Many learners say, I am trying to learn English. This makes you feel like you are struggling. Instead, I want you to say, I am an English speaker. Do you feel the difference? If you are an English speaker, you listen every day. If you are an English speaker, you notice words. Even if you make mistakes, you are still a speaker. Think about a person who wants to stop smoking. If they say, no thanks, I'm trying to quit, they still see themselves as a smoker. But if they say, no thanks, I am not a smoker, their identity has changed. I want to share Omar's story with you. Omar from Egypt always said, I am bad at English. For 2 years. He believed this. Then we worked together. I asked him to change one sentence. Instead of I am bad at English, he started saying, I am learning English every day. This small change in identity changed everything. Now Omar speaks confidently with his international colleagues. My goal for you is to build the identity of an English learner who lives English every day. You don't need a classroom. Your kitchen is your classroom. Your bus ride is your classroom. Your whole world is a language lab. Now, let's define a word. Consistency. Consistency means you do something again and again. Every day. Not only when you feel good. Remember, consistency beats intensity. 10 minutes every day is 100 times better than 5 hours once a month. Take a breath. Feel how this truth settles in your mind. Many students understand English, but they cannot speak. They feel their mind goes blank. Why does this happen? It is because they try to build every sentence word by word. This is too slow. Your brain becomes tired. It freezes. The answer is chunking. Chunks are groups of words that often go together. Think of them like Lego blocks. You don't build the block. You just use the block. When I was learning Spanish, I made the same mistake. I tried to translate every word. I am going to the store because I need. It was so slow. People looked at me strangely. Then my teacher taught me chunks. I'm going to the store became one piece. I need some milk became one piece. Suddenly, speaking felt natural. For example, don't say, I am experiencing a state of tiredness. Just say the chunk, I am tired, or I need a break. Native speakers do not think about grammar rules when they talk. They use ready-made expressions. They speak from feeling, not from fear. Today, we will learn chunks for your daily life. When you use these, you stop translating in your head. You use the fast thinking system, the automatic one. This means you speak without translating in your head. Here are some powerful chunks for beginners. For greetings, how's it going? Instead of, how is your day progressing? For agreeing, that makes sense, instead of, I understand your point of view. For apologizing, no worries, instead of please, don't be concerned about it. For continuing, what I mean is, instead of, the thing that I want to explain is, let's practice some common chunks now. Repeat after me. Slowly, how's it going? I'm on my way. That makes sense? No worries. Very good. You are doing amazing. You are training your muscle memory. Your mouth is learning the music of English. Now, let's go deeper. Feel these chunks becoming part of your natural speech. Now, it is time for shadowing. This is my favorite technique. You listen, and you speak at the same time, like an echo. Before we begin, let me tell you about Kenji from Japan. Kenji was afraid to speak English because he worried about his accent. He felt embarrassed. Then he discovered shadowing. He practiced with my episodes every morning for just 10 minutes. After 3 months, something beautiful happened. He stopped thinking about his accent. He started thinking about his message. Now he works for an international company, and his confidence is amazing. We are going to shadow a story about a normal day. We will use simple sentences, but real English. This will train your ears, your mouth, and your brain to work as one team. Are you ready? Don't worry about mistakes. Just follow my voice. The sun is rising. The sky is orange and soft. I wake up slowly. I stretch my arms. I sit up in bed. I feel sleepy but calm. I walk to the window. I open it slowly. Cool air comes in. It feels fresh on my face. I take a deep breath. Let's go deeper. Feel the rhythm of these words. Now, imagine you are in your kitchen. I brush my teeth. I look in the mirror. I smile at myself. I am making coffee. I can smell it. It smells strong and nice. I pour it into my cup. The kitchen feels warm and peaceful. Now, let's use some small talk chunks. Small talk is friendly conversation. It creates a warm atmosphere. Lovely day, isn't it? Busy day today. I could use another coffee. Have a nice day. How's everything going? Not too bad. Thanks. You are doing so well. Do you feel your mouth moving? This is how you unleash your English. You are not just studying. You are living in English. Your brain is creating new pathways, new connections. This is the magic of shadowing. You are not memorizing. You are building fluency from the inside out. Remember, every time you shadow, you are building confidence. Every pause you take, every word you repeat, every moment you spend with English is an investment in your future self. Some students ask me, Emma, how long should I shadow every day? My answer is simple. Quality beats quantity. 5 focused minutes is better than 30 distracted minutes. Start small, stay consistent, and trust the process. If you feel more confident with this simple way of learning, stay with me. The next minutes are where fluency starts. Please subscribe to @English Unlocked Show. Together, we will make your English strong and natural. My dear students, I want to tell you about someone very important. Your future self. Your future self is you. In 1 year, that person wants to speak English fluently. That person wants to travel, to get a better job, to make new friends. When you practice for 18 minutes today, you are giving a gift to your future self. You are building a bridge for them. Let me share one more story. Mila from Poland used to say, I will never be fluent. She felt hopeless. But Mila started using the 1% rule. Every day, she listened to one English podcast episode for 10 minutes. She shadowed simple sentences. She didn't push herself too hard. After 8 months, Mila sent me a video message. She was speaking fluently, naturally, with joy in her voice. She said, Emma, I finally understand. Small steps really do create big changes. Now, take a breath. Imagine your future self. What does that person feel like? How do they speak? How do they move through the world with English confidence? Many learners play the short game. They want comfort now. They want to watch TikTok in their own language now. But the long game is different. The long game needs patience. Patience is the ability to wait without anger. It is trusting that small actions lead to big change. If you feel tired today, it is okay. You don't need to study for 2 hours. Just do 1%. Listen to 1 minute of this podcast. Read 1 short paragraph. Remember the time box method. Give English a small box of your time. 5 minutes for listening, 5 minutes for speaking, 3 minutes for writing. That is all. Small, simple, and powerful. When you make it easy, you continue. When you continue, you grow. This is how you can become much more fluent in 6 months. Let's go deeper. Feel this possibility growing inside you. We have reached the end of our session. You did it. You finished your 18 minutes of deep work. Today, you learned that you don't need to try too hard. You learned that consistency beats talent. You learned that mistakes are signs of growth, not signs of failure. You learned about the 1% rule, about identity change, about the power of chunking, and about shadowing. But most importantly, you learned that small steps create extraordinary results. Every time you show up, you are building your English muscle. Every sentence you shadow is a brick in your house of fluency. I am so proud of you for being here. You are doing something difficult, and you are doing it well. Think about Sophia, Omar, Kenji, and Mila. They all started exactly where you are now. They felt nervous, unsure, sometimes hopeless, but they trusted the process. They chose consistency over intensity. They chose progress over perfection. Now, it's your turn to join this community of learners who believe in small steps and big dreams. Don't worry if you forget some words. That is normal. Your brain is working in the background. It is creating new connections, new pathways, new possibilities. Before you go, I have a small question for you. Which chunk from today was your favorite? Please tell me in the comments. I love reading your words, and I will answer you with kindness. Your journey is unique, your progress is real, and your future is bright. You are not competing with anyone else. You are not racing against time. You are simply growing. 1% at a time. One day at a time. One small victory at a time. The world needs your voice. The world needs your story. The world needs you to share your ideas, your dreams, your heart, in English. And with the 1% rule, with consistency, with patience, you will get there. What small step will you take for your English tomorrow? Tell us below. Share your 1% commitment with our community. And remember, keep practicing, keep listening, and keep believing in yourself. Together, we are building something beautiful. A community of learners who support each other, encourage each other, and grow together. I am Teacher Emma. Let's unlock your English. Together. Goodbye. For now.